The Baby Saga takes place after the events of the Black Star Dragon Ball Saga. Giru turns the Grand Tour spaceship back to normal, along with most of the surrounding metal on planet M2. The group boards the ship and prepares for takeoff, but something holds them in place. Looking out the window, they see General Rildo holding the ship. In response, they all unleash a multiple Kamehameha, effectively destroying Rildo in his regular form. As the ship takes off, Baby emerges from Rildo's broken body. Once in space, the group prepares to search diligently for the remaining Dragon Balls, and Giru immediately detects one. They soon discover a deserted starship about to fall into a sun, and using space scooters, they board the starship and begin their search. They find the one star ball in the engine room and prepare to leave, but Pan notices something moving behind everyone and insists on finding out what it is. Pan is attacked by a machine monster in the next room, but Trunks, Goku, and Giru intercept its missiles before they can hit her. Pan then destroys the machine with a ki blast, allowing Giru to detect life nearby. To their surprise, the group find a green-haired boy. With less than a minute until the ship is pulled into the sun, the group hurries back to their scooters and escapes just before it's destroyed. However, their scooters are caught in the sun's gravitational pull. They abandon the scooters, and Giru launches a grappling hook toward their ship. Once connected, the group gathers together, and Goku uses a Kamehameha to push them back to their ship, allowing them to escape safely. The green-haired boy appears to be badly injured, so Giru sends out a SOS and receives coordinates to planet Pital, a location with medical supplies. On Pital, the boy is rushed to the ER, and the group wait for news on his condition. The medical team seems to stabilize him, but as soon as everyone except a nurse leaves the room, a strange heart rate appears. Suddenly, the boy reveals an evil smile and blows up the room to eliminate the nurse, catching the attention of Goku and the others. Goku spots the boy and a nearby staff member through the smoke and quickly brings them to safety. As the doctors take the boy away again to continue treating his injuries, it becomes clear that there's still a mysterious presence within him. Later, Pan and Trunks find Goku stuck in a tree, refusing to go inside because he's afraid of the hospital food, fearing they might give him a shot. Meanwhile, the boy watches the group from a distance. It's soon revealed that the boy has been possessed by Baby, who's using him to begin his revenge on the Saiyans. Baby's plan is to separate them and take control of one of their bodies, using their flesh to transform himself into an unstoppable force of nature. Later, Pan explores the hospital grounds and comes across a young deer. Suddenly, the green-haired boy approaches her and initiates conversation. As Baby gets ready to attack Pan, Goku and Trunks arrive. They mention that the doctor is looking for the boy, who then shows up and recommends he go back inside to rest. On the way, Baby decides to switch hosts and possesses the doctor. He instructs a nurse to take the boy back to his room and sets out to capture Goku, Trunks, and Pan. He finds the trio resting in the forest and convinces Goku to go inside and eat, giving himself a chance to divide and conquer amongst the Saiyans. He takes Trunks on a tour of the facility since he was fascinated by the hospital's technology. The final stop is a giant microscope that allows Trunks to see electrons in the air. With the Saiyan distracted, Baby chokes and reveals himself to him, noting that he couldn't be destroyed so long as one of his cells lives. Baby attempts to possess Trunks, but Goku and Pan arrive just in time to prevent him from doing so. They explain to Baby that they caught a glimpse of his energy since they arrived on planet Pital, and purposely put themselves in vulnerable situations to draw him out. Baby then goes on the offensive, though he's outmatched given he isn't fully developed. He manages to unleash his destructive energy and cut Trunks on his arm, taking advantage of the opportunity to move into his body. Goku prepares to blast Baby, but holds back given an attack from him could kill Trunks, and Baby hits him instead. Just as Baby is about to force Trunks to finish Goku, Trunks manages to regain control and transforms into a Super Saiyan, forcing Baby out of his body. The trio aim to destroy Baby for good, but he uses a solar flare-like attack to escape into a crowd of people boarding spaceships. He possesses an innocent woman, and Goku can no longer sense him. With no other options, the group decide to continue their quest for the Black Star Dragon Balls. Meanwhile, Baby has killed everyone on the spaceship he boarded, having possessed them to become stronger. He then heads for the cabin to set a course for Earth. Back at home, Goten is on his way to a date date with a girl named Valise, while Bulma and Chi-Chi grow worried about the safety of Goku and the others. With a year almost up, they're anxious about the looming threat to their home. Meanwhile in space, Goku, Trunks, and Pan continue their quest for the Black Star Dragon Balls on planet Tegir, where they inadvertently awaken a giant tiger that holds one of the Dragon Balls. The team, however, managed to outwit the creature and make it fall off a cliff, securing the 7-star ball. With only 2 Dragon Balls left to gather, the group continue on. Meanwhile, back on Earth, chaos breaks out in the city when an explosion occurs, seemingly caused by a muscular human. The human is in fact Baby in disguise, killing others in search for the Saiyans. Hercule makes a somewhat heroic entrance and tries to intervene, but is clearly outmatched due to his age and diminished strength. Concurrently, Goten shows up, urged to take on the battle by Hercule. When he's speaking with the champ, the man possessed by Baby targets Valise. Goten quickly defeats the attacker along with 2 more of the possessed, but another one appears behind him, catching him off guard. Realizing Goten is a Saiyan, Baby emerges from the man's body, appearing newly developed on account of the people he's possessed. Goten urges Hercule to move away with the now faint Valise in his arms, aware that this new enemy is stronger than anyone they've ever faced. The battle between Goten and Baby begins, Goten seemingly holding his own, and Hercule takes the opportunity to claim that he trained him, taking all the credit. Baby unleashes light energy attacks at Goten, landing a cut on him. He transforms into a Super Saiyan and unleashes a massive energy attack to destroy the now vacant city, but Baby remains unharmed and unimpressed with Goten's strength. Goten powers up to his full strength and unleashes a Super Kamehameha, prompting Baby to launch in and enter the Saiyan through his wound. With control over his body, Baby acts coldly toward Valise and Hercule, using Goten's memories to locate the strongest Saiyan currently on Earth, Vegeta, with an intent to possess him. Meanwhile, the space trio detect another Dragon Ball inside of a giant lizard and locate the 6th Black Star Dragon Ball. On Earth, Piccolo is in meditation, stopping as he notices something's wrong. At Capsule Corps, Chi-Chi begins to worry about why Goten is taking so long to come back. Gohan arrives soon after, having heard about the fight in West City, and decides to visit and stay the night. As he finishes settling into another room, Goten suddenly shows up and demands to know where Vegeta is. Chi-Chi scolds him, slapping him around as he's being rude, and Bulma explains that Vegeta isn't home. Goten, still possessed by Baby, picks a fight with Gohan instead, finding him to be a stronger vessel for defeating Vegeta than Goten. Realizing Goten isn't himself, Gohan decides to fight back, Chi-Chi confused and insisting the two take their skirmish away from the house. Confronting the Baby-possessed Goten in the air, the battle begins. Gohan holds back immensely, realizing that he'll kill Goten if he wins. Baby suspects that Gohan knows his strategy of waiting to switch bodies when someone's at full power, so he provokes Gohan into powering up. Eventually, Gohan transforms into a Super Saiyan, and Baby seizes the moment to switch bodies, entering through scars Goten left on his brother. Goten collapses from sheer exhaustion, and Piccolo arrives on the scene. Having sensed Baby's presence, he vows to destroy him, but Baby, now in Gohan's body, fires an energy blast that appears to annihilate both Piccolo and Goten. Marveling at Gohan's power, Baby wonders what a true Saiyan strength feels like and sets his sights on Vegeta as his next target. Meanwhile, Vegeta is on the road with Bulla, returning from a shopping trip. Back at Capsule Corps, Goten is there, appearing to have fallen ill. Bulma, Chi-Chi, and Videl are watching over him, but Baby Gohan soon senses Vegeta's presence and decides to take off in pursuit. Back on the road, Baby Gohan appears in front of Vegeta's car and destroys it. Vegeta gets out to confront Gohan and instructs Bulla to drive home so he can handle things alone. When Bulla departs, Vegeta realizes Gohan isn't acting like himself and confronts Baby. Back at Bulma's house, Goten wakes up, remembers being on a date, and heads to get a drink of water. The moment the water enters his system, he experiences excruciating pain, revealing that Baby still controls him. He then flies off to meet Vegeta and Baby Gohan at their location. Vegeta makes fun of Baby, assuming his strength won't be enough to defeat him. Baby, however, utilizes Gohan's Super Saiyan strength, appearing to make light of the Saiyan Prince in his base form. Vegeta powers up to Super Saiyan and vows to get serious, quickly gaining the upper hand. Suddenly, Goten arrives at the scene to offer his assistance. Vegeta, playing the role of the arrogant Saiyan, declines, prompting Goten to go on the attack. He fires an energy blast at the Saiyan Prince, slicing his cheek. Vegeta realizes that both Goten and Gohan are under Baby's control, and when the two gang up on him, he powers up further to defeat them. Just as Vegeta reaches his peak power at Super Saiyan, Baby shoots out of Gohan and enters Vegeta's battle scars, infiltrating his body. With the battle seemingly over, Vegeta powers down to ensure Gohan and Goten aren't too badly hurt. He then hears a voice inside his head, Baby explaining that he has the ability to spread his cells through one's bloodstream and is now turning Vegeta into his permanent host. As he gains control, Baby reveals he's a parasite created by the Tuffles before the Saiyans destroyed them long ago, and that his mission is to rebuild the Tuffle race by taking over other bodies. Vegeta learns that his father destroyed the Tuffle race, making him Baby's primary target for revenge. Although Vegeta resists longer than the others, he's eventually overpowered, and his body begins transforming into Baby's form. Now fully controlling Vegeta's body, Baby declares his plan to spread his infection throughout the universe, starting with Earth and killing Goku. Meanwhile, Trunks, Giru, Pan, and Goku have arrived on the icy planet Polaris, searching for the final Black Star Dragon Ball. Goku falls into a hole and emerges with the 2-star Dragon Ball, completing the group's journey in space. Now, with all the Black Star Dragon Balls gathered, the trio make their way back to Earth, unaware that Baby is waiting for them. The trio return to Earth with the Black Star Dragon Balls and decide to stop at the lookout to store them in a secure location. Dende and Mr. Popo greet them, and Pan, for some reason, takes all the credit for recovering the Dragon Balls. However, Dende and Mr. Popo assume Goku did most of the work, which is true. When they consider returning Goku to his normal form, they realize it would mean collecting the Dragon Balls all over again. Goku decides he would rather stay as a kid until he grows up than go through another galactic journey, so the group hand off the Dragon Balls and leave. However, Dende suddenly gets an evil look and starts speaking like Baby, revealing he's been infected by the villain. Meanwhile, Hercule is the only human on Earth who isn't under Baby's control. He's been hiding inside Majin Buu's stomach like a pod person, which keeps him free from Baby's influence. When a group of Baby's slaves surrounds his mansion, Majin Buu blows them away with a breath, knocking them out. As it turns out, Buu was compromised by Baby as well, but the life form had no effect on him. More humans surround Buu with the intent to kill, but Hercule, realizing they aren't as strong as he believed, decides to come out of Buu and knock everyone out. However, they quickly recover, forcing Buu and Hercule to fly off to Goku's house to warn him. When Goku and Pan arrive home, Chi-Chi and Videl ignore them. Goku thinks Chi-Chi is upset because he chose not to use the Dragon Balls to return to his normal size, and Pan assumes Videl is mad at her for going to space without permission. At the same time, Trunks returns to Capsule Corps, surprised that no one is there to greet him. Giru sounds an alarm, warning Trunks of danger, but Trunks dismisses it as just his father's intimidating presence. Suddenly, Vegeta appears and welcomes Trunks home. When Trunks tells him that the Dragon Balls have been safely secured at the lookout, Vegeta invites him inside. Bulma greets Trunks, but mentions he's been a bad boy, leaving his punishment to Vegeta. Confused, Trunks questions why they're angry after he helped collect the Dragon Balls. Vegeta then transforms into Baby Vegeta, shocking Trunks, who's moved out of the way by Giru. Giru attempts to stop Baby, but he's easily beat, rendering him useless. Trunks now realizes that Baby is controlling his father, who also reveals that he left a seed inside of him the last time they met. Trunks tries to resist the change coming over him, but Baby is too strong. Elsewhere, Goten and Gohan show up at Goku's house. When Goku tries to greet them, they immediately transform into Super Saiyans and prepare for action. Confused, Goku questions why they're attacking after his return home, but Gohan and Goten power up and destroy the surrounding area. Gohan even vows to kill Pan and attempts to blast her, but Goku stops the attack in time, though Pan is rendered unconscious. Angered, Goku rises to the occasion, prepared to battle his children. He fights them in base form, overpowering the two despite their Super Saiyan forms. Just as he's about to launch a Kamehameha at them, Hercule and Majin Buu arrive. They mention that everyone on Earth is being controlled by Baby, including Gohan and Goten. At that moment, Baby Vegeta appears, leaving Goku stunned. Baby questions how he missed taking over Hercule, leading the world champion to reveal that he'd been hiding inside Majin Buu all along. Enraged, Baby decides to destroy him, but Buu saves him. Goku instructs Buu to get Pan and Hercule to safety. Buu then turns them into chocolate and absorbs them into his body before flying away. Frustrated, Baby shifts his focus to Goku, questioning whether the Saiyan could destroy his family for the sake of the Earth. Goku challenges him, but also attempts to reason with Baby, explaining that the Saiyans were already destroyed for their crimes, so there's no need for more revenge. Baby, however, chooses to retaliate with a fight. Goku soon realizes that Baby has become much stronger, capable of fully utilizing a Super Saiyan's body. Just then, Trunks and Bulla appear. Goku warns that it isn't safe for Bulla since Baby's taking control over everyone, but Trunks reveals he's also been controlled. With this, it becomes a 5-on-1 battle against Goku. Baby tries to convince Goku to join them, but Goku attempts to reason with his loved ones instead. As everyone surrounds him, preparing to turn him into a Tuffle, Baby changes his mind and decides to kill Goku instead. Baby Vegeta powers up, and Goku realizes that the only way to defeat him is to go Super Saiyan 3. The battle resumes, but Goku quickly finds out that his young body can't sustain Super Saiyan 3 and reverts to his base form. Baby unleashes an energy blast head on, but Goku survives. Refusing to give up, Goku continues fighting, but Baby counters with a flurry of energy punches, knocking him unconscious into the rocks. Thinking he's won, Baby mocks Goku, but the Saiyan regains consciousness and pleads once more for Baby to reconsider taking over everyone. Baby retorts that he might have had the Saiyans shown such mercy to his people, and then declares that it's time to kill Goku. The other Saiyans gather around Baby Vegeta, lending him their power and transform him into the unstoppable Super Baby Vegeta. Goku acknowledges Baby as the most powerful being in the universe, but vows to destroy him no matter what. Baby responds by dealing a devastating blow to Goku to silence him. Drawing on the negative energy from everyone on Earth, Baby wastes no time and transforms into Super Baby Vegeta 2. Preparing his revenge death ball soon after. Unable to move, Goku watches as the death ball approaches, the blast colliding with the planet in a destructive fashion. In the distance, Majin Buu observes the unfolding events, informing Pan and Hercule that Goku is gone. Refusing to believe it, the two wonder if there's any way to stop Baby, who revels in his victory and vows to move on to the rest of the universe. Later that evening, Dende joins Baby and the others at the site where Goku seemed to have died. He presents Baby with the Black Star Dragon Balls, allowing him to summon Ultimate Shenron and wish for planet Tuffle to be restored. Far in the distance, Pan witnesses the wish being granted and asserts her galactic journey to collect the Dragon Balls was all for nothing. She becomes emotional, realizing she has now just 1 year to find all the Dragon Balls by herself to save the Earth from destruction. Meanwhile, we find Goku in a mysterious dimension where he learns that his only way out is to play a life or death game with a being named Seguro, with the loser facing death. Concurrently on the sacred world of the Kai, Kibito Kai appears and accidentally interrupts old Kai's fishing, causing him to get annoyed. However, Kibito Kai reveals that, in his effort to save Goku from Baby's revenge death ball, the blast attack disrupted his interdimensional shift, causing Goku to slip from his hands and appear in another dimension, the Sugoroku space. Apparently, the old Kai's powers are ineffective in this realm as it's the gateway between life and death, so they can't help Goku escape. The next day at Capsule Corps, Bulma's been working on a massive ship, and the Tuffles begin to gather there to prepare for their journey to the newly created planet. Pan, having arrived with Hercule and Majin Buu, tries to call out to Trunks to persuade him to reconsider, but Hercule stops her, asserting that it's no use. Meanwhile, Goku continues his game against Seguro, but struggles with a riddle challenge. Although he fails the challenge, which would normally result in death, he manages to prevent himself from falling onto deadly spikes, allowing him to continue playing. Goku continues his struggle and somehow loses every level, as opposed to Seguro, who manages to get lucky every time. We find Goku just 4 spaces away from losing the game, which would mean his death without any intervention. On his turn, he accidentally throws the dice toward the lava, causing it to make strange noises, which Seguro tries to dismiss. Goku, sensing something is off, attempts to try again, and the dice reveals itself as a living creature who calls out to his father. Seguro attempts to get him to turn back into dice, but he refuses. Goku realizes what's going on and accuses the two of cheating, exposing their deception. Seguro strangely takes on a form similar to the creature that revealed itself, and the two beg Goku to stop announcing their mistake. Suddenly, the Sugoroku space's game comes to life and decides to kill Seguro and his son, Shusaguro, for cheating, but Goku steps in to protect them. As the game malfunctions, Goku realizes he's regained his powers he was unable to use as per the game's rules. He unleashes a Kamehameha to blast everyone out of the dimension, noticing noticed by Kibito Kai. Just when it seems the trio would have been crushed by falling rocks between dimensions, Kibito Kai appears and transports Goku and the space lemurs to the sacred world of the Kai. Meanwhile on Earth, Pan finds and mourns the apparent loss of Giru, but takes him with her before meeting up with Hercule and Majin Buu in West City. She formulates a plan to go to planet Tuffle to save her friends, but realizes they can't be spotted. In the sacred world of the Kai, Goku learns the truth. Baby is relocating everyone to planet Tuffle, which he revived using the Black Star Dragon Balls. Goku also finds out that Dende and Mr. Popo have been turned into Tuffles as well. Determined to defeat Baby once and for all, Goku wants to return to Earth, but old Kai advises him to undergo training first, as he'd die all the same if he fought him in his current state. And so, Goku agrees to train with the two Supreme Kai. Meanwhile on Earth, Pan figures out a way to reach planet Tuffle. She and Hercule hide inside Majin Buu, who changes his face to avoid being recognized. Buu manages to secure the 100th spot on the transport to planet Tuffle, leaving the rest of the line on Earth to await further orders from Baby. Back at the sacred world of the Kai, Goku's training begins. He's tasked with grinding coffee beans, which he claims is due to old Kai's laziness. During this though, Goku's tailbone starts to itch, and old Kai grins, suggesting something more is at play. On the Tuffle planet, Pan and company arrive, and after being released by Majin Buu, Pan announces her plan to use laxatives to cleanse everyone of the Tuffle eggs. This horrible plan seems to work until Videl kicks Pan out of the sky. Gohan then appears, and they prepare to turn Pan into a Tuffle. However, Baby decides they don't need her and orders her execution. Watching from old Kai's crystal ball, Goku sees Pan in danger, causing him to stop grinding coffee. He demands to be allowed to fight, but old Kai insists he's not ready yet. Goku pleads, and just as Gohan is about to blast Pan, someone intervenes, kicking Gohan away and rescuing her. The fighter is revealed to be Oob, Goku's hand-picked student who declares that Baby's fight is now with him. Oob reveals that he hid deep inside the Earth's mountains to train and avoid Baby's influence, and soon learns that his mentor and friend Goku was supposedly killed by Baby Vegeta. This shocking revelation prompts the battle between Baby and Oob to begin. At first, Oob seems to have the advantage as he lands a powerful ki blast on Baby. This forces Gohan, Goten, and Trunks to intervene and stop Oob, though Baby becomes enraged at them for interfering. He asserts that he was merely studying Oob's power as he's stronger than the three of them combined, and violently blasts them all away. During this, Pan believes that Gohan has been killed, causing her to break down in tears. Meanwhile on the sacred world of the Kai, old Kai finally agrees to let Goku leave without completing his training. However, there's a catch. Goku is instructed to lower his pants, revealing that his tail is beginning to regrow. Goku is told that he needs his tail fully restored to gain the power required to defeat Baby, and since they're skipping out on his training, they'll have to do it manually. Suguro's son transforms into a pair of pliers to help pull the tail out completely, and Goku reluctantly agrees to this method after realizing it could be the key to his victory. Back on planet Tuffle, the tide of the battle is shifted, and Oob is now getting beaten by Baby. Seeing this, Pan decides to intervene. She charges in, though her attacks don't do any good. With the situation growing dire, Hercule pleads with Majin Buu to protect them. Pan is punched away by Baby, and Buu catches her unconscious. Meanwhile, Baby Vegeta begins gathering energy from all the Tuffles while Buu takes Pan and Hercule to safety. Baby intends to recreate the Revenge Death Ball, aiming to destroy Oob just as he did with Goku. Setting his friends down, Majin Buu bids Hercule goodbye, noting he can't sit idle while Oob's life is in danger. Buu then returns just in time and absorbs the attack meant to destroy Oob. It limits the explosion, but seeing the resulting smoke, Baby assumes Oob is dead and goes off with Bulma to celebrate their victory. Unbeknownst to Baby, Oob was miraculously shielded by Majin Buu. Buu reveals to Oob that they're actually two parts of the same being, and that it's time for them to reunite. Buu merges himself with Oob's body, and his added power results in the birth of Maju. Meanwhile, on the sacred world of the Kai, Goku's tail continues to emerge, though it still has a long way to go before it's fully restored. Concurrently on planet Tuffle, Majub revisits Baby for round 2, the latter unaware of how powerful Majub has become. The Supreme Kai and Space Lemurs continue their efforts to pull Goku's tail out when Goku senses something unusual happening. He tells the others to check the crystal ball, and they inform him that Oob Majub has merged with Majin Buu to become Majub. To speed up their process, Old Kai has Goku tied up by Seguro to prevent him from moving while they resume the tail-pulling exercises. Meanwhile on planet Tuffle, Baby warns his subjects to get out of the way, and the battle between he and Majub resumes. Majub decides to go all out from the start, throwing out a flurry of attacks that puts Baby on the defensive. Majub fires a beam intending to turn Baby into chocolate, although the attack misses and transforms the hundreds of surrounding humans. He asserts that he'll turn everyone back to normal once he's done fighting Baby, and the battle continues. The two engage in a powerful beam struggle, Majub utilizing a chocolate Kamehameha to end Baby's reign of terror. Back on the sacred world of the Kai, Goku comes up with a better plan to pull out his tail. He has Old Kai tied to a rock, and then powers up and flies upward, allowing his tail to be fully released. On planet Tuffle, Majub's plan backfires. His Kamehameha wave is reversed by Baby and hits him from behind. Kibito Kai transports Goku onto planet Tuffle, arriving just in time to witness Majub getting turned into chocolate and being eaten by Baby. Realizing he's too late to save his friend, Goku steps on the battlefield to face Baby once more. Goku powers up to Super Saiyan 3, now able to maintain the form in his smaller body. He immediately rushes in and attempts to land blows on Baby, but after numerous attempts, he's still unable to defeat him. Goku's confused on why his strength appears to be the same as before, and Baby uses Goku's tail against him, causing Goku to lose the Super Saiyan 3 form again. With the Saiyan down, he gazes at the earth, driven by a strong desire to protect it. Suddenly, a major power surges within Goku, and he begins to transform. He becomes a Great Ape, but unlike any time before, his fur turns golden, resembling a Super Saiyan. Baby realizes that Goku's transformed into a Great Ape, using the Earth as a substitute for a full moon, according to Vegeta's memories. Post-transformation, Goku's gained immense strength that surpasses Baby Vegeta's. He begins hunting Baby, but it quickly becomes clear that Goku's lost all self-control. The only ways to restore his sanity being removing his tail or helping him regain his memories. Pan and Hercule arrive on the scene and spend part of their time dodging the rampaging Great Ape. On the sacred world of the Kai, Old Kai informs everyone there of the situation. Seguro's son turns into a pair of scissors for Kibito Kai to use on Goku's tail, but Old Kai stops them. He explains that if Goku can regain control of his humanity, he'll transform into the ultimate Super Saiyan level, Super Saiyan 4. Back on planet Tuffle, Goku continues his destruction, but looks up at the sky and sees the Earth. This sight causes him to pause, giving Baby Vegeta a chance to escape. Goku climbs up on a mountain and begins longing for Earth, similar to how he did in his base form. Sensing an opportunity, Pan decides to try and reach out to this new, beastly form of her grandfather. Her first attempt doesn't work, so she pulls out the martial arts outfit Goku gave her at the 28th Tenkaichi Budokai. It doesn't seem to have any effect, and Goku blows her away. But then, a photograph falls out of Pan's backpack, catching Goku's attention. Goku looks at the picture of him with his friends and family on a vacation, and begins recalling the memories of their days at the beach, especially the good times he had with Pan. Pan's desperate pleas to find himself finally reach Goku, and he starts to regain control of his humanity. With his Saiyan biology and human characteristics now harmonized, Goku has finally transformed into a Super Saiyan 4. As Pan approaches her grandfather, she questions if he's still a hero, the latter answering with an intent look and smile, reassuring Pan that he is indeed back to his old self. Meanwhile, Old Kai celebrates Goku's ascension, while the other Kai is left in awe of his new form. On planet Tuffle, Goku surveys the destruction he caused, while Pan fills him in on his rampage. She then questions if he can still revert to his child-sized form, but Goku replies he'll need all his power to defeat Baby. Hercule celebrates Goku's return, and they all prepare for the final showdown with Baby Vegeta. Goku confidently tells Pan and Hercule that he'll find Baby and defeat him once and for all, and he flies off with tremendous power toward the villain's lookout, leaving them amazed. At Baby Vegeta's hideout, he seeks assistance from the Tuffleized Bulma. He's perplexed as to why Goku was able to transform into a Great Ape while he could not. Bulma reveals that Goku has a tail and Vegeta doesn't, explaining the secret behind the transformation. Sensing that Goku is on his way, Baby urgently instructs Bulma to find a way for him to transform, as time is running out. Just then, Goku arrives, confident in declaring a rematch. The two initiate their battle, Goku finally putting up a fight. Observing from their world, the Supreme Kai assert the battle should have been over by now, and realize that Goku's holding back. Goku toys with Baby Vegeta, purposely tanking a barrage of his attacks. He soon reveals that none of them hurt, and brushes off more that come his way. Baby launches a revenge death ball, hoping to replicate the results of their last battle. This one is much bigger, and detonates on Goku, who doesn't even try to get out of the way. When the smoke clears, Goku remains standing with not even a scratch on him, angering Baby Vegeta. He asserts that his powers have far surpassed the Tuffle and launches in for an assault. Goku continues to overwhelm Baby, the villain questioning if this is truly the limit to his own power. Suddenly, Bulma contacts Baby and informs him of her plan to redirect the Earth's Blitz waves to planet Tuffle and increase his strength. Goku attempts to finish the battle with a Kamehameha, but Bulma's plan comes to fruition, allowing Baby to transform into a golden grade 8. With Baby Vegeta now transformed, it initially appears he's lost control of his body. He goes on a rampage similar to Goku's earlier one, but Super Saiyan 4 is able to manage him, preventing the deaths of most of the planet's inhabitants. However, Golden Grade 8 Baby soon regains full control of his Grade 8 form when he launches a revenge death ball at Goku, revealing he only pretended to go berserk to kill his own Tuffleized minions for his own amusement. He and Goku continue their battle, and Baby is surprisingly agile in such a gigantic form. However, even given the odds stacked against him, Goku prevails in Super Saiyan 4. Baby repeatedly attempts to kill Goku, but switches targets and kills unsuspecting Tuffles. Goku accuses Baby of fighting unfairly, prompting him to target more innocent people like Chi-Chi and Videl. Goku proves to be too fast for the attack and quickly rescues the now unconscious Chi-Chi and Videl, bringing them to Hercule for safekeeping before continuing the battle. Both fighters frustrated, Golden Grade 8 Baby sets his sights on the Earth and launches a super Gallic gun directly at it. Goku tries to counter it with a Kamehameha, but is unable to stop it in time. On Earth, the Tuffleized Marin and Android 18 are making Krillin gather supplies for their move to the planet when the Super Gallic gun strikes, leaving them bewildered by the chaos. Back on planet Tuffle, Goku decides to end the battle and fires a ×10 Kamehameha at Baby Vegeta. Although it seems the attack might have destroyed him, Baby emerges from the smoke completely unscathed. He retaliates with another Super Gallic gun aimed at Goku, noting that if he dodges, the Earth will be destroyed. Goku in turn takes the blast head on, sending him crashing into the battlefield. On the Sacred Ward of the Kai, Old Kai reveals that Golden Grade 8 Baby has gone completely insane. While he might sound like he's in control, if his second Super Gallic gun had struck the Earth, the resulting explosion would have obliterated both it and planet Tuffle, killing everyone including him. As the Supreme Kai ponder what could happen next, a Super Saiyan 4 Goku is left unconscious, along with the majority of his family. With the battle seemingly in his favor, Baby readies another Super Gallic gun blast to finish Goku off. However, the delayed effects of the previous ×10 Kamehameha suddenly takes effect on Baby, knocking him down. Both fighters, now worn down, knock each other unconscious. On the Sacred Ward of the Kai, Old Kai reveals the next step in his plan to Kibito Kai. He must retrieve the sacred water from Kami's lookout and use it on Gohan, Trunks, and Goten to free them from Baby Vegeta's control. Sacred water is a legendary liquid capable of removing all toxins from their body, and after confirming the water's location, Kibito Kai heads to Earth to retrieve it. At the lookout, Kibito Kai is caught by Dende and Mr. Popo. Initially mistaking regular water for the sacred water, he eventually finds the real one and uses it to free the two from Baby Vegeta's control. With the sacred water in hand, Kibito Kai heads to planet Tuffle to first free Trunks from Baby's control. He gives Trunks a small amount of the sacred water, restoring his power and turning him back to normal. Trunks, with his mind now intact, can't remember anything that happened under Baby's influence, so Kibito Kai fills him in on the current events. Elsewhere on the planet, both Golden Grade 8 Baby and Goku are still unconscious. Kibito Kai instructs Trunks to keep Baby distracted while he works to free Gohan and Goten from his control. However, Bulma manages to get the Blitz Waves generator operational again and uses it to fully re-energize Baby Vegeta. Baby rises stronger than ever, and Goku, although severely weakened, rises himself and pretends to have regained his full strength. With Grade 8 Baby fully powered up again, Goku attempts to outsmart him by provoking mistakes, but Pan notices that Goku is severely weakened by his direct hit from the Super Gallic gun. Determined to help, she launches a barrage of energy attacks at Baby. Unfortunately, her attacks have no effect, and Baby swats her out of the sky. The deciding to crush her for daring to interfere. Goku, with what little strength he has left, prepares a Kamehameha, but before he can act, Trunks arrives, distracting Baby just in time. Baby shifts his focus and starts beating Trunks, but Gohan and Goten, having been freed from Baby's control by Kibito Kai, intervene to save him. Pan embraces her de-Tuffleized father, and Goku thanks Kibito Kai for restoring his sons. Goten and Trunks attempt to perform the fusion dance, but Goku warns them that it won't be enough. Instead, he instructs them to give him their energy so he can defeat Baby Vegeta alone. Realizing what Goku is trying to do, Baby attacks relentlessly, determined to stop him from powering up. In response, Goku uses his last reserves of energy to perform a solar flare, temporarily blinding Baby Vegeta. This gives Gohan, Goten, and Trunks the opportunity to transfer some of their energy to Goku. However, Baby quickly recovers and, enraged, decides to kill everyone in his path with a super Gallic gun. Desperate to buy more time, Majub reverts to his human form inside of Baby and begins attacking him from within, exclaiming he was eaten on purpose and could never be beaten with his own technique. Majub successfully stalls Baby while the Saiyans continue to power up Goku, but after Majub runs out of energy, Baby spits him out and, furious, fires the Super Gallic gun directly at the Saiyans. It seems like everyone has been struck down by Baby's attack, and in a moment of desperation, Hercule steps forward, willing to confront the villain on his own, even if it costs him his life. However, Goku suddenly speaks up, declaring that he can handle Baby Vegeta by himself. The others awaken, stunned to witness Super Saiyan 4 Goku at full strength. Realizing that his only chance of victory is to destroy Goku, Baby Vegeta powers up for one final showdown, and both warriors brace themselves for the ultimate battle. The battle between the full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Golden Grade 8 Baby Vegeta rages on planet Tuffle. The Tuffleized humans beg Baby Vegeta to protect them, while Goku reveals that the power he's shown thus far is just the tip of the iceberg. Baby dismisses this, proclaiming that the strongest will prevail. The two clash again, with the Saiyans and Pan offering commentary from the sidelines as the fight seems evenly matched. Meanwhile, on the sacred water of the Kai, Kibito Kai returns, revealing his plan to head to Earth to use the sacred water to free the remaining humans from Baby Vegeta's control. Back on the battlefield, Baby declares it's time for Goku to die, but his Super Gallic gun misses as Goku evades the blast. Frustrated, Baby unleashes a barrage of energy waves, but Goku's power deflects them, causing magma to rise from the planet's surface. Refusing to accept defeat, Baby resorts to his ultimate attack, the final revenge death ball, uncaring if it destroys planet Tuffle. As the others watch in horror, Goku takes the attack head on. Baby Vegeta, confident in his victory, claims that Goku has no chance as the attack is designed to destroy his mind and body. However, Goku, thinking of his friends and family, refuses to give up. He powers up, transforming the final revenge death ball into a cyclone of energy which he absorbs into himself. Using this newfound strength, Goku fires a devastating ×10 Kamehameha at Baby Vegeta. This attack strikes Baby directly, sending him crashing to the ground, knocked out cold. The Z-Fighters believe Goku is victorious, but Gohan reminds them that if Baby dies, Vegeta will too. Trunks adds that Vegeta would rather die than remain possessed, and Goku comes up with a solution. He uses an energy blast to sever Baby Vegeta's tail, surprising everyone. As Vegeta's body reverts to its normal state, Baby loses his newfound power and realizes his defeat. He abandons Vegeta's body, blinds his enemies, and escapes. As the Z-Fighters express concern, Goku turns their attention to Vegeta, who's regaining consciousness and control of himself. Baby, realizing his dire situation, flees to a spaceship that Bulma created and attempts to escape planet Tuffle. He vows that the Z-Fighters haven't seen the last of him and manages to get into space. However, Goku fires another ×10 Kamehameha, sending Baby hurtling into the sun, ending the Tuffle's life and the threat he posed once and for all. Later, the Z-Fighters return to Earth. Goku's back in his child form, and the group use the sacred water to liberate the remaining Earthlings from Baby's mind control, both on Earth and planet Tuffle. Peace returns to Earth, but not for long as the ground begins to tremble. Soon, Goku and his friends discover grim news. Baby Vegeta had used the Black Star Dragon Balls to make a wish before the 1-year time limit expired, keeping the Earth in danger of self-destructing. After Pan calculates the information, she realizes that Earth is set to explode in 2 weeks' time. After explaining the situation to Bulma and the others, Vegeta quickly suggests migrating everyone to planet Tuffle to avoid Earth's impending destruction. He proposes that Goku, in his Super Saiyan 4 form, use instant transmission to transport people quickly, while Trunks prepares the giant spaceship to load the remaining humans. Kibito Kai offers to assist with transport, but notes that people will be skeptical about the Earth's destruction. In response, the Saiyans have Hercule announce to the world that Earth is going to explode in 2 weeks. Goku in his Super Saiyan 4 form and Kibito Kai use instant transmission and Kai Kai to transport some people, while King Furry's ships, Capsule Corporation ships, and other vessels on Earth manage to carry the rest. Before long, planet Tuffle is filled with familiar faces, though a young boy named Danny is accidentally left behind by his forgetful parents. Danny is saved on Earth by Piccolo, and Goku arrives to transport them to safety. Tragedy strikes though when Goku runs out of energy and reverts to his child form. Piccolo shares some of his energy with Goku, allowing him to teleport back to an escape ship with Danny. Piccolo, however, let go purposely, surprising Goku with his absence. Afterward, Piccolo contacts Gohan telepathically to reveal his plan to die along with the Earth. By sacrificing himself, the Black Star Dragon Balls will be destroyed, preventing future threats. Piccolo bids Gohan farewell, acknowledging that as his pupil grew stronger, so did he. Earth then explodes, killing Piccolo and permanently eliminating the Black Star Dragon Balls. Time passes, and Grand Elder Mori uses the Namekian Dragon Balls to restore Earth, allowing everyone to return home. A celebration of Baby's defeat is held at Capsule Corporation, with Giru appearing well and reuniting with Pan. Goku notices Gohan mourning Piccolo's death, but comfort is offered when more family and friends arrive to join the celebration. Earth and its people are safe for now, but the question remains, what new dangers lie ahead? Will Goku in his new Super Saiyan 4 state be enough to stop it? Find out when we summarize the Super Android 17 saga of Dragon Ball GT.